In a quiet corner of Syria, so long oppressed, a change has taken place. Here in the Kurdish northeast, Bashar al-Assad has given up control of a swathe of territory. The Kurds may be winners if and when a new Syria emerges. They are now calling the shots, running their own checkpoints and several towns and cities. They say their weapons are for self-defense, but the most powerful party here told us if President Assad tries to retake control, they'll fight.
If we are enforced, of course we will do something. So we wouldn't just keep come and kill me. We have to defend ourselves. And I think the organized people could defend themselves.
After decades of repression, Syria's Kurds can now speak openly.
Assad, bye-bye. Bye-bye, ya Bashar. Ya Bashar, bye-bye.
And some are demanding more than the departure of President Assad.
We want to take over our own affairs, and not just in Syria. All the Kurds want a greater Kurdistan.
That's just what neighbouring countries, with their own Kurdish minorities, are afraid of. This was the moment in late July when the Kurds made their move. Protesters and gunmen taking over key buildings like this intelligence headquarters. But the government retreat was probably tactical. Assad's forces were needed more elsewhere. At that intelligence building these days, Kurdish flags are flying, but fragments of a dark past remain. The Syrians burnt as they left, but locals managed to save many volumes, revealing Assad's long reach. If two people were having a cigarette together, they made a report about it, Bashar told me. The Syrians are still keeping watch here. Their bases remain, and they have not left this region completely. But for the most part, they're staying out of sight. When you travel around the Kurdish areas, you can see evidence of the change that has taken place. Now, we're just now driving by a military intelligence base. There are still some Syrian forces left inside, local people say. They don't know how many. So for our own safety, we've been advised not to go any closer. Outside this courthouse, we stumbled on a young Syrian soldier without a uniform or a gun, looking nervous. Suddenly, a plainclothes Syrian official appeared, but the once powerful now sound fearful. I'm not guilty, he told us. Please don't make problems for me. Beginner's lessons in Kurdish. The language can now be taught without the risk of being jailed. The Kurds say they will not be silenced again. They're calling for autonomy in a democratic Syria. After decades of struggle, they are savouring this moment, which some are calling a Kurdish spring. Orla Guerin, BBC News, northeastern Syria.